Wow, John Brzenk getting the stop. Look at this. Look at this. All right, it's match review time. This time another rare match from John Brzenk, 2007. Let's take a look. 42-year-old John Brzenk against Onescu from Romania, I believe. This is in the PAL. Let's see if there is any ridiculous reffing or if reffing is not even going to be relevant because Brzenk will be too strong. Let's take a look. His opponent has the yellow shirt. Kind of an interesting venue with the stage with all the sponsors in the background. This is from basically 20 years ago, 19 years ago. 42-year-old John Brzenk. Let's hop right into the match. He was weighing 95 kilograms, so about 209 pounds. Here we go, round one. Let's see what happens here. I'm not too familiar with Onescu, to be honest. I think I've seen this match before, but maybe it's been years, so I don't even recall how this match went. But let's see. I mean, oh, wow. Wow. Round one, flash pin. Seems like John Brzenk didn't even start to really apply pressure. He wasn't, wow, that was impressive. But doesn't mean that that's going to happen every single round. That is for sure. Let's go to the next round. Let's see if things change. Let's see if John changes his approach here. Is he going to try to slip out and not hold on to that lightning quick top roll? That was a pretty impressive top roll from Onescu there. Looks like John Brzenk setting to slip out maybe here. Yeah, he just slips out. So they will go into the strap. Now John Brzenk is going to be able to get his power locked down once he stops that explosive hit. You're going to see the wrist take over of John Brzenk to neutralize everything his opponent is doing. Kind of an interesting setup. Wow, John Brzenk getting the stop. Look at this. Look at this. Hristo stops the match due to an elbow foul. So let's take a look at the positioning of John Brzenk. He's almost, looks like he's trying to hit defensively just into the hand of Onescu to stop his hit. Doesn't look like he's shooting forward in any type of hook. He's just trying to counter the hand enough to get a good stop. And he was able to get a good stop. There was the elbow foul as we saw. So let's go to the restart here. One foul on Onescu. I think once John can get a good stop, this time he gets the hook. He gets the cupping set in and then just drags him right back. Just kind of shoots forward, cups, contains the top roll, and clean pin there. Look at that slow motion. I think maybe he wasn't expecting the hit in round one, the direction that it came from, because he wasn't able to get that stop, or he just wasn't ready for the go in round one. But here, once he kind of felt the angle that Onescu was going, he was ready to completely neutralize it. Shooting forward, using cupping and supination to control the pronator of Onescu. So let's go to the next round, 1-1. Let's see if John will slip out again. Or he's not even trying to slip out. This time he's just shooting forward and containing in that hook. So he literally just figured out his opponent. It took him one round of him losing, and he already figured out his opponent. Got him completely sucked into that cupping and that hook there. And he knows it's pretty much going to be over once he's figured out what his opponent is doing. So I'm assuming he's going to shoot forward with those bottom fingers again to control the pronator. Exactly what he does. Just kind of lets his opponent hit, but controls the angle with that hand and wrist. Setting in that cup and that hook there. But then he ends up having to slip out. The other guy, very explosive. Very technical. It seems like just the top end strength once there's a stop is obviously too much by Brzenk. Here we go. Round number 4. Much younger John Brzenk. This is 19 years ago. 42-year-old Brzenk. Look at his opponent kind of like trying to activate his shoulder to get the hit in. But this time John able to top roll. I think he's just gassed his opponent out enough to where now he can go outside. Look at this little twitchy shoulder move that Ionescu is trying to activate his shoulder to apply side pressure in his top roll. But by this time, Brzenk has completely gassed him out. That static strength of John Brzenk, way too much. They call the foul on Ionescu before the pin. Here's the restart. Again, John going high this time again. And able to completely control. Just match is over at this point. I mean, it's 4-1, but let's see the last round. Let's see if John just hooks him in out of the strap in the last round. Yep, had a feeling that's what he was going to do. Just kind of shoots forward. Sets in the hook and the cupping on the guy's top roll. Completely stays well connected. Other guy is fighting well, but John at this point just training. You can see him kind of giving some position, even almost letting him in the match slightly to then just drag him back. Showing his versatility. 2007 John Brzenk with the win. That was definitely an interesting match to take a look at. A rare John Brzenk match. Always interesting to look at. Just that ridiculous hand and wrist. His thumb is able to control his opponents very well. His hand, wrist, the large thumb makes it hard to top roll, although you saw the speed in round one. Ionescu able to top roll, but once John figured him out, it was just game over. Completely game over there. So really cool match to take a look at, a throwback match. What other matches you want me to take a look at? Let me know in the comment section and hit like and subscribe for more content, guys. Appreciate it.